Thrust into the tank is a redesign of a common party accessory.
Hello, my name is Kyle Donovan, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. And I'm here seeking $100,000 for 5% of my company, iFork. Now, Sharks, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to a backyard barbecue, a birthday party, or a picnic, and you went and picked up a cool, delicious cup of lemonade? And then you went and grabbed your plate, and you filled it up with food. Now you have to do what I call the two-hand shuffle. To eat any food, you have to find some place to put down your drink. And then next thing you know, here come Aunt Betsy, and she wants a hug. And now your fork then fell on the floor in the dirt. But I believe there's a way we can eat, drink, and be merry. It's an all-in-one, innovative, interlocking system designed to make your life easier. So now, if you need a free hand, don't even worry about it. Gently squeeze your eye cup and slide it on in till the lock's in place.
Oh,
Did you see that?
Cool. Wow. That's cool.
Of course, you're gonna wanna eat some of that delicious food. All you gotta do is slide out your iFork and dig right in. And when you're done, it nestles right back into place. The iFork product line is a massive improvement over traditional flatware. The reason being is its innovative notch right here. That's designed to keep the part that goes into your mouth from ever touching dirty surfaces. Would you eat your food directly from a surface? Of course not. That's nasty. So why would you eat from a fork that's been lying on one? Now, you have a free hand. Do you lay a stand? Be the life of the party. I got my eye cup, my eye plate, my hand free, and feeling great. I'm about to eat. I can't wait. I got my drink. I slid it in. I got my eye cup, my eye plate. And with that...
Outstanding.
Damn.
Thank you.
I love the eye jingle.
I would love to pass you out some samples and answer any questions that you might have.
Now, it's nice to hear music for a change, right?
Yeah.
What are we drinking here?
It's lemonade.
This is
Got a
great.
little
Thank
cake for
you. How do I put it back in?
Just squeeze it.
And utensils, you gently lift them, slide those out, and slide those back in.
Thank you.
It's about a 3-minute learning curve, and once you get it, you got it.
Do you have a patent on this?
I'm glad you mentioned that. I do have patents. If you notice right here.
I see like 16 of them.
Do you have a utility patent,
I
or
have
is it just design?
patents pending, and I have quite a few design patents. And I did that mainly because I was blessed enough to get a 500-store test from Walmart. So before the utility patents were approved, I was like, you know what, let me double back and build a little patent wall around this to protect the proprietary.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my background is quite interesting. I actually grew up without my mother and father in my life in the projects of Brooklyn. And I guess I was an entrepreneur all my life because early on, me and my cousin literally used to go into garbage cans in the streets of Brooklyn and collect bottles. And that's how we made money for the summer. And I ended up getting my first full-time job at 15, working in a photo lab. And at 19, I opened up my own photography studio.
Good for you, wow.
So I actually had some pretty big accounts, EMI Capitol Records, Byron Down Jones, New York Times. And then I decided to start a business magazine towards urban professionals. And at 26 years old, I launched what became the second largest urban business magazine in the country.
You gotta be kidding.
NB, New Vision in Business.
NB, yeah.
I'm proud to say one of your colleagues, Damien, was actually on the 3rd ever cover of it.
Is it still active?
It is still active. I have someone now running it. Why I focus on this full time. This is all I do, eat, breathe, and sleep. That's
But how did you get from a magazine business to this kind of a business?
It always bothered me when I was at restaurants. They would take my fork out of my appetizer and lay it on my table. I was like, this is disgusting. Like, I'm gonna need a new fork. This is really bothering me.
You've had the Walmart story. I gotta hear about
Yes,
that. You have a big order from Walmart.
It was for 500 stores, 18,000 units. This is before the cup and plate. Walmart actually has not seen the cup and plate. You were some of the
They
first
haven't?
to see it. They have
It's
not.
just
So
the
what did they
iFork
buy
they
in?
bought
They
into.
just saw the iFork. They actually, the sidekicks right here, that was actually in 500 stores,
Dollar amount.
$26,000.
So I'm gonna guess that Walmart didn't reorder.
They told me I hadn't built the brand up enough to warrant shelf space. They didn't want to take the risk.
And how did it sell in Walmart? What was your turn?
Most stores sold out in like 2 weeks. It sold well.
The fork or the knife that doesn't rest on the table, I don't think is a problem that needs to be solved. What I think is the problem that you are solving is this one here. The one where you actually want to put a drink and eat. This is the solution.
Kyle, that is the winner.
So my question is, what's the economics on this thing, and have you sold any of these things yet?
I just got my first container. In addition,
This is the magic.
Yes,
It's
I
buying it
agree.
as a set. And what is the price of that?
ideally, when I get to retail, I want them to retail for $15.99.
I'm gonna guess that a standard comparative plastic set is gonna be around $10, and you're at $15.99.
And it's a better mousetrap.
No, I agree, but it's definitely more. It's 50% more.
The challenge is you have to demonstrate it for people to see the value and really have it register.
That's another challenge.
Right, that's the hard part, right?
Right.
Kyle, I'd like to make you an offer if I may, okay?
Bam!
I'll give you the $100,000. I do want 20% because it's a very young business. But the contingency I have is that you redesign the plate so you could hold a standard cup. I would guess 70% of the cups out there are the same size and shape. I know the drinking cup always has a ridge. I don't know if a wine cup has a ridge. If so, that would be phenomenal. A wine cup that attaches to this. But I think your price is way too high and the packaging sucks. You'd have to really redesign the package. Looks like it's out of the 1950s, but just a simple plate that holds a cup. If you do that, I'm very happy to give you the money. I'm very happy to help you market it, slam it into the stores, whatever you need.
You know, I think you cut yourself out of a very, very large market. You know, I like to use Solo Cups as a case
Solo
study.
is the one I was thinking.
As a case study. I mean, they're doing $1.6 billion a year in cups. So if you just make it the plate to fit every other cup, I think you lose our potential.
No, you got it wrong, Kyle. You solve a problem that $1.6 billion worth of revenue already has. You don't lose the opportunity, you get the ball rolling. So if this plate, and I've got my red Solo cup, and I pop it in there, I'm going, wow.
I mean, Barbara's idea is a really good idea because then you can take any cup out there. People don't have to buy yours or keep yours,
Yes.
or if they break yours, replace
You're
it.
in the plate
They can
business,
take any
period.
Solo cup and put it in.
Then Barbara's right, your packaging is horrible.
No, I agree.
Your packaging for your iFork sucks.
I concur.
Right. Your packaging for your kits sucks. The fact that you make us buy this when people already have cups in their closet sucks. The fact that you've got this where I have to have these forks sucks. But
the lemon cake is great.
But
That does not suck.
but
I would just cut him off now.
that's okay. That's okay because you're this close.
To not
Right, you're
sucking.
this close. And for those reasons, I'm out.
I thank you very much, Mark. Really appreciate it.
Listen, this is a good product. It's clever. My concern here is I think that the marketing of this is going to be a little tricky. I think it's going to be challenging to get the consumer to understand what it is and sell it at retail. And for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you very much, Lori.
Bob was quite brilliant. I think you should have seen that potential where, one second, I'm going to design this for the multi-billion-dollar cup market. I'm out.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, Kyle, listen, you have every excuse to have an excuse. You grew up in a bad neighborhood, you had to hustle your whole life. If anybody had the right to come out here and complain, it was you, and you never did that. Full respect to you for that.
Thank you for that.
I mean, forget the excuses and make the most of your life. I'd love to be in business with you because you're definitely a winner, but I'm gonna bow out because I think Barbara's a great partner and that's a great offer. I'm out.
Thank you, I greatly appreciate that.
What are you going to do, Kyle? Because not a lot of choices right now.
Yeah, I understand. Barbara, I definitely greatly appreciate the offer. Is there any way we can bring the equity down a bit?
Kyle, based on the sales that you have, because there's really no proven traction on the sales yet, it's a start, a long way from the finish line. It's on the table there, Kyle. Would you like to do some business with me?
I mean, I would, Barbara. Can we do the $100,000 for 15%?
You've got it. Got a deal.
Done. Good job, Barbara.
Good job.
Ta-da!
Come to me, baby. I'm inspired.
Killing the
Thank
game.
you so
I'm
much.
here.
Congratulations.
Great job.
Congrats,
Great
Kyle.
job. Great
Very
job.
clever.
Good one, Barbara.
Being a one-man show for so long, it took blood, sweat, and tears. So to have someone like Barbara as part of this is nothing short of amazing. I'm very happy. Very happy. It was a long road. I can't believe I'm crying. For anyone watching out there, if you feel the odds are stacked against you, maybe you don't have your mother in your life, or your father in your life, or your parents in your life, you know, don't give up. Keep going. You know, one day this could happen to you. Dreams can come true.